Everybody, you've reached the Delaney, Cowboys Certified Correct Playbook.
Welcome back to the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. I'm just going over the film of the last time the Dallas Cowboys played the Los Angeles Rams. I don't watch a lot of Los Angeles Ram football. I've probably only seen one or two of their games in the last 2 years. And this was one of the games that I saw in that last 2 years. So I'm studying film here just so I can get a little familiarized with what the Los Angeles Rams do. And what I have found here in my film study here tonight, it's very disturbing. Because what I have figured out about the Los Angeles Rams, they, especially on the some of the defense, but especially on the offensive side of the ball, the Los Angeles Rams call formations and plays exactly the way I've been preaching all year. Their system is very similar to my system. They do exactly what I want to do on offense. They run off guard. They run off tackle. They use the same play design to run off guard and run off tackle, kind of like what you just see on this play right here. They run well-designed halfback screens. What do I preach on my show? I preach halfback screens. Matter of fact, I preach throwing a halfback screen, one per quarter. Okay. Look at the play that they're running here. This is all in my family of play calling, ladies and gentlemen. Everything they're doing, which makes this very difficult for me to diagnose of how we're going to knock off this Los Angeles Rams team, because it's hard to stop my system. And when I analyze what they're doing here, yeah, they're doing everything that I like to do. Their system is almost identical to mine's on offense of what I like to do. The skinny post and the play action passes. We're gonna have to stop their play action game. Look at them running off of tackle and center and guard. Look at the delayed runs. Look at the halfback dump offs that they do. Look at the halfback screens that they do. These are all the things that I preach and teach on my show. Look at this halfback screen right here. Look how well it was designed. What do I preach on almost every show? I preach this halfback screen. The Rams, their system is so similar to mine that it's scary. Look at that 3-step drop back on the 15-yard skinny post. And he skinny posted it to a running back. These are the type of things that I like to do. It was a timing route. Timing, my offense is based and predicated off of timing. The way Ernie Zampese, Tom Landry, Norv Turner, and these guys, they understand this off. Look at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw the ball. You see what I'm saying? That's a 5-step drop back. That's an inside. What would you call that? That's like a fly route, inside fly route. 1, 2, 3. Look at them fire the ball. It's gone. See, this is how I coach football, ladies and gentlemen. Our systems are very alike. And like I said, I don't get a chance to watch a lot of Los Angeles Rams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, ball's gone. You know, it wasn't a complete pass, but you get the theme here. 1, 2, 3, fire the ball like I want Prescott to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fire the ball like I want Prescott to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fire the ball like I want Prescott to do. Okay, but we all know that, you know, Prescott can do some of that, but Prescott is more comfortable with rolling out. Okay, whatever wins. But my point of this matter of what I'm trying to say here is this is a hard game. This is going to be one of the hardest games for me to diagnose, and I'm going to just have to get directly to what I know would stop my own system. And I'm about to get ready to show it to you, folks. The only way we're going to knock off this Los Angeles Rams team is we're going to have to play a lot of bump and run defense on. So you got to play bump and run to disrupt the timing. If you're up against somebody that's running timing, and like my system on offense is predicated off timing, I don't want anybody bumping running my receivers, because if I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 fire, I want clean release, so my quarterback can fire the ball and the man will be there when the ball gets there. That's how my system is predicated off of this timing. Okay, so now if we're gonna stop the Rams, see how he took 3 steps and fired that ball? That's exactly what I preach. Look at my videos. This is exactly what I preach. This is scary, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get to the point here. Let's see what they're going to do here. Okay. They're running off. They're running off center and guard. They're off attack on guard. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm about to line up the defensive plays because it looks like the only way to win this game is go ahead and zone blitz out of the 4-3 defense, play bump and run defense, and scheme our defense to break up their timing. And once again, I'm going to say it again. This is the way I would stop my own offense. So since their offenses ran exactly the way I would call mine, I'm about to show you what I would do to stop myself. Got to show you what I would do to stop myself if I'm the offensive coordinator. I want to thank Samuel Gold for the video coverage that you're seeing here in the NFL. Now, to stop my own system, since it appears that this is exactly the similarities that I see between whoever this offensive coordinator is for the Rams, I guess it's Sean McVay. I would love to trace his roots to see if it traces right back to Norv Turner, Ernie Zampese, Tom Landry, the way you would trace my roots. Because like I said, it's very scary the way I noticed after studying our systems are very alike on the offensive coordinator side. But this is how you stop myself. You see this 4-3 zone blitz? Boom. Okay. If you want to do a 1-2-3 throw, 1-2-3-4-5 throw, okay, I'm going to do a 1-2-3. Here comes a scud missile. Okay. That's how you break up that's how you would stop my offense. Okay, I hate to say it, but this is how you would stop an offense designed the way a Norv Turner, Tom Landry, Ernie Zampese offense. If you don't send a zone blitz, if you don't disguise your blitz, make it look like you're covering, if you're not dropping your interior linemen back to cover and blitzing guys like corners and outside linebackers, okay, these are the type of things you would have to do to stop an offense like this. Okay, you have to design and confuse that quarterback and break up his time. And I want some bump and run. I want zone blitzing. In the 4-3 defensive scheme, it's perfect for zone blitzing. Exactly as what's being described here. You don't know who's coming. Look at number 57 drop back. Look at the outside guy drop back. And look at the corner blitz come in. That blitz got there within 3 seconds. This would be the only way you would stop the Los Angeles Rams offense, offense that is pretty much identical to the way Delaney likes to call offensive play calling and offensive formations. Look at that scud missile. That's how you get rid of a team that's predicated off of timing. And from everything I've seen on my film study tonight, the Rams are predicated on timing. And that's how you would break it up. And then with the bump and run offense or the bump and run defense, even when you're not blitzing, if I can get that bump and run mixed in there, that's still going to help throw off the timing of that offense. Okay, so that's how we would attack. I'll show you one more thing from some defense that I drew up a couple of days ago, and then we're going to end the show. Okay, and now when you blitz, if he goes, that means you got to know cover. That's why I got cover and if go. Okay, he went, you cover his whole space. You cover his space, your space, but the middle linebacker has to drop back to cover in the other space. And whenever you got to talk to each other, whenever you know that this middle linebacker is dropping, that means either you drop back into the middle linebacker space to cover, or you drop back. If the stunt's coming from this side, that means you drop back. If the stunt's coming from this side, you drop back. If the stunt's coming from this side, you drop back. But one of you guys got to drop back whenever you know that the safety has to go up to cover, or the safety has to go up and cover, and whatever side is blitzing, the safety's going to cover. That side's blitzing, this safety is going to cover, which means, my friend, that the stunt's coming from here and the nose is dropping. If it's the blitz is coming from this side, this safety's going up to cover, the stunt's coming from over here, which means you have to drop back to cover the middle linebacker, and the middle linebacker's dropping back to cover the safety. This is how you teach, and this is how you play team defense, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it, folks. I studied the film. I did the work. I found out that the Rams, what they called, the formations, the plays they called, their timing routes, It's all the way I describe my offense. You check my videos, exactly the way you want to run your offense when you're predicated off timing and you're predicated off down and distance and formations. I studied the film. They run exactly what I've been preaching all year. Okay, so the way I would defeat myself is what I just described. I want a lot of bump and run, can't bump and run every play. I want to see a lot of bump and run. I want to see 25 plays of bump and run, which also helps Heath out a lot because it gives him an extra second to see which side needs the help. And I want to see a 4-3 zone blitz. Disguise your blitz. They don't know who's covering. They don't know which Scud missile is coming. Remember, I only need one Scud missile. I don't need to blitz an army. I just need one guy to be coming from the inside or the outside to disrupt and break up your whole play. That's going to do it from the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. I'm going to see if I can help the offense out. That video will be out tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for watching. Remember, you cannot win a football game in the National Football League if your coach doesn't understand how to outcoach the other team's coach. You're gonna lose. As I always say, see you next time.
For joining in. See you next time. I want to thank the National Football League, NFL Network, ESPN, Fox Sports, Undisputed, ABC Sports, NBC Sports, and all NFL affiliates for any video coverage that you see on the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook.
I also want to thank ESPN, First Take, and First Things First.
Thank YouTube Music for NFL primetime music and the NFL Network. I also want to thank CBS Sports. I also want to thank Sound FX. All these affiliates have been named for video coverage.